butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. The candlestick maker. So I'm getting better at cutting my hair. Still got some stuff to work on. But I got some stuff to work on. I eat spaghetti with a spoon. Remember that song? Nah, you guys are too young. Spaghetti with a spoon, spaghetti with a spoon. Too young. Yeah, so I got my little flip. You see that? It's a little extra right there. I'm going to go and get rid of that today. And my neighbor, ain't seen me in a while. He was like, yo, nice haircut. He's like, who did it? I was like, I did. He's like, nah. I was like, Raj. Like, yeah, I did it. I was like, does it look all right? He's like, you just got this little patch back here. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go and fix that. So I came in the house and I don't know. I'm not a barber, but I have been cutting my hair for a long, long time. But now I'm getting interested in it. I'm getting like, because a lot of people are complimenting me on it. So I'm starting to get like, I need to go buy some different clippers and stuff. And I got this teeth whitening stuff. I don't use it. Nobody's talking to me today. I got a paper to do. I guess I'll do my paper. Or I'll do my paper while I'm live. See if anybody says anything. Too bad you can't hear nobody in the chat. That's a good thing, actually, because people say the craziest stuff in the chat. LOL. I want to hear all that. So, yeah. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:30. Nobody's talking today. Nobody's up. Nobody's up. Nobody's up. Maybe I'll just hang out here till somebody says hello. Maybe some of the ladies will come on and chat with your boy so we could talk about some relationship stuff. How's it going for you? How's your man friend? How's your man friend doing? You's in love. You's gonna get married. Your mama like him. Ew. It's a big deal when your mama likes you, Oh, I got a little lopsided. I'm not good at cutting hair. I'm getting better. But when your mama likes your friend, it's a big deal. Like my mama didn't like this one girl that her name was Kelly. Yeah. But I was like 8 years old. And this little fast girl named Kelly. My mama knew she was fast too. Kelly was the first girl I ever saw. Okay, when I say girl, I mean girl part that I ever saw. She was like 7. I was 8 years old, running around, playing, being a kid, not knowing a dang thing about anything, just playing in cows. But this little girl liked me. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but it's funny. Because moms be knowing. Moms know. Moms know when somebody ain't right. This little girl liked me. And I was like, I go outside and play every day. And I ain't think nothing of it because I was, we had a neighborhood dog. His name was Rex. That's how I got this ring around my eye. Rex bit me on accident. But I go outside and play with Kels. We had a little, I don't know if it was a Tonka truck. Oh my God. Tonka truck. I was heavy into the Tonkas, the yellow and the red Tonka trucks. Oh, sweet Christmas. Oh, and they were all metal too. You can just, oh my God, with the heavy plastic wheels. Oh my goodness, Tonka, boy, you Smurfed, Nerf too, but Tonka trucks was my thing. Woo! Yeah, man. Tonka trucks. I remember the red one. Oh my goodness, I spent so much time running the hell out of that thing. We used to get in the truck and down the hill and crash and then cry because we cry. Oh my God. The Tonka trucks, man. So I was heavy with the Tonka trucks. Anyway, so me and Kelly used to play outside. Like I said, she was like 7, I was like 8. I don't know. And my mom used to be like, I don't like that girl. I used to be like, Mom, what is you talking about? She's just I didn't think nothing of I'm a kid, She's like, I don't like, my mom's like, I don't like that fast girl. And then I didn't know what fast meant, until one day, Kelly, one day, Kelly pulled her pants down in front of me. And when I tell you that was beginning of the end, because I didn't know what to think. Like I said, that was the first girl part I ever saw. I was completely innocent until that day. I had no idea what a girl looked like down there. I didn't care. I was a kid. I was just, outside playing with my Tonka trucks, and the neighborhood dog, name was Rex. It was a pretty dog too. It was a collie. And like Lassie, that's what Rex looked like. Rex was the dude, man. Living in the hood. I ain't think nothing of it until this girl dropped her drawers in front of me one day outside. Like she was like, come here. And I'm all goofy, not thinking anything. And then she was like, dude, I just stared at her. And I did not know what to do. Of course, I was 8 years old. You're not supposed to know. And I just looked at her and I seriously froze. Like I start, I started drawing blank. Like I didn't know what to do. I literally just stood there and like I was afraid. I was afraid. And I just stared at her. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Can we go back to playing with the Tonka truck? Like I was, that's the kind of mode I was in. Like, what are we doing here? Like we play every day. We have fun. And my mom was like, I don't like that girl. She fast. And then that's when I knew what fast was after that. And shortly after that, Kelly moved away. I never saw her again. But moms be knowing. Moms know. If your mom says, I don't like that girl or I don't like that guy, it's a good chance you might want to stay away from those people. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we like the people who are not good for us. Somebody joined. Hey, how you doing? Sometimes we really like the people who are not good for us. Because the nice person, the nice girl, she's nice. It's like, yeah, you're nice, but I mean, you're nice. Like, what do I do with that? I need somebody who's, gonna, I don't know, gonna get the blood flowing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's gonna do a little, sometimes you want to touch a crazy. Until you get my age, then you're like, I don't want no part to do with crazy. I ain't got time for that. My back hurt. You gotta take your Geritol. But nonetheless, when you're younger, people don't really gravitate towards the nice people because they're nice. You want somebody who's gonna just do some random stuff. Like I know this one girl, man. She very woman. She got kids. I mean, what she used to do was climb through people's windows. I'd be like, do you know these people? She'd be like, no. She'd just go and climb. She's like, I wanted to see inside the house, so I just climbed through their window. And I was like, oh my God, was anybody home? She's like, nah, nobody was home. So I'm just saying, a little touch of crazy is okay, but not a whole lot of crazy. You don't want nobody. Like I had one young lady I used to date. And to this day, like I saw her like last year, and I won't go back to dating her because I know she's a whole lot of special. She's cool to be friends with, but don't do anything else. Don't do it. Cause when like this, she has threatened to kill people on a regular. Like that type of crazy. She's like, if man cheats on me, I'll kill him. Like she's for real. Like I used to date her, man. And it got to the point where I realized that me and you can't sleep together. I literally stopped messing with her and sleeping with her because I knew that whenever I did, she would just lose. She would zone out. She would go to a different place. And man, she used to do stuff like one time she got mad at me because I didn't want to see her. So she followed me. She's like following me, her little card. She had this little Mitsubishi, this little raggedy thing. She's like following me. I'm like, what the hell? I pull up at the gas station and go in. She runs into the gas station, gets all in my face. And I'm just like, oh my God, if this woman hits me, I am going to jail today. Everything's on camera. Like she was scared. And one time, man, because I told her, I said, I can't deal with your craziness anymore. She came up to my apartment and she sat outside my door for like 2 hours crying. And I would not let her in for the longest time. And she would just like, let me in. I'm like, no, I'm not letting you in. Like, and she just sat there. And I would open the door and she would just. I felt sorry for her because she was crying. Tone. And I'm like, you crazy. She's like, I just love you and I'm done. I don't really. And eventually I had to bring her in. And then she wanted me to sleep with her. I was just like, no, I'm not giving you the D. Like, no, this is back when I was like 30, 34. But she would please, nah, no, but I'll comfort you, I'll give you a hug, but you be snapping like your brain just, and she's still that way. She's even worse now that she's older. She's even worse. Oh my God. I'm just saying there's some people that you got to be careful because you don't mind a little bit of crazy, but the kind of crazy that's going to get you behind bars is a whole different type of crazy. I started dating this other woman and I had to go to court, and she showed up with me in court. You know what I'm saying? She just like, oh, what happened? That's the kind of crazy when you want on your side. What this? You know what I'm saying? She's like, all right, I'll help you. Like, she real smart too. she just crazy. Like when it comes to them books and like, accounting and stuff like that, holding on to money, always got money in her pocket, drive a BMW, all that. But she extra special. like she that kind of extra special that like one day, like this when I was dating her, like on the regular, I would go over to her house and I looked at her bathtub and it was brown. And she's standing in the bathtub and I'm like, I've never seen a brown bathtub before. And I'm looking around and I'm like, is this dirt? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh, sweet Christ. I said, you mean to tell me that this is dirt and you're not, why don't you clean your bath? It took me like a month to get her to finally clean this bathtub and her house. Something happened to her where she just would not clean. And her room was a mess. And she had clothes everywhere. And it was a nice apartment. Clothes everywhere. But her body was clean, And then her hair started doing stuff. And it was like she was having some type of breakdown. And when I realized this, I said, I can't just not do it because I cared about her. I was like, I can't be like, I'm out, I can't. But so what I did was I made it my business to try to get her to get things right, because when you see that type of falling down, that person can keep falling down. I mean, she went to work every day. She had a really good job, you know what I'm saying? But when she got home, it was, she was a complete different, she just didn't care. And those type of people, when you see that, those type of people end up, getting themselves into some type of trouble. And it doesn't take much for them to snap. And I realized that, because I had been in mental depression before. And I didn't want to do anything, but nonetheless, I fed myself, I cleaned myself, I cleaned my apartment. But the type of breakdown she was having, like, I didn't understand. I was like, it's not like you're alone. I'm here. I'm around you all the time. It's not like you don't have friends and family. So I didn't know what was happening to her. I really didn't. But I didn't want to take the chance of her, driving off the deep end, because she was the type that could drive off the deep end, wreck into you right now and think nothing of it. And so I started to nurse her back into some type of, whatever. And once her mind got right, she started cleaning up and I started helping her, she got right. And then eventually she's dating me and started dating somebody else, or she tried to date somebody else and that didn't go well. Eventually she came back to me and I had already moved on, but we stayed friends. So. And to this day, I can call her up and be like, hey, how you doing? She's cool. But she's extra special. Like, oh my God. Like she's the type of person that you give a certain hug to, but don't make it don't do that. Give her a hug don't. You gotta hug her like a homie. Because the minute you start getting affectionate with her, you better believe she's going to be at your front door during a rainstorm, just standing there looking at you. Don't. That's how she used to talk to me. And then start crying profusely. I'm like, what? I would try not to laugh, but sometimes I'd be like, what just happened to you? What's wrong? Like her car would break, and so she would bring her car over to me, but yet she was dating somebody else. And I was like, why are you here? Could you fix my car? I was like, well, go get homeboy to fix your car. No, he can't fix it. I'm like, okay. Then when he couldn't perform, so she would come over and try to sleep with me. I'm like, I thought you have a boyfriend. She's like, no, he can't, something's wrong with him. I'm like, then why did you date this dude? This guy is over at your house. He's in love with you, and you're over here trying to get me naked. It just, do not date crazy. If somebody's here, you're going to say hello, or you're just going to stare at me. Man, that's all right. I'm just talking. I got homework to do. I don't feel like doing it, but I have a lot of homework to do. But, yeah. Last woman I dated, like the very last woman I dated, she's like 40. She's 39. Her kid's 24. And she has a grandkid who's like 8. I was like, what? You're not even 40 yet. She's 39. Her kid's 20 to like 22, 24, and her grandson is 8. I've known her for a long time, too. Long time. She's a cool person as long as you don't try to be affectionate with her. Don't do it. Call her up every now and then. She's a cool person, but she smokes excessively. Like all the time. Like every 5 seconds, she's got, she's puffing on weed, like constantly. It just gets in the car, you go into the store, she brings her weed with her. It's like, I can't do this, Now my clothes smell like weed and I don't smoke at all. I'm catching contacts and I'm a virgin to all that stuff, So I'm like, I know that I'm high. You're not high. You can't catch it. I'm like, I know that my head is spinning right now. Something's not right. But she's hella cute though. Chocolate. Just a little touch of too much. Just too much for me. I can't. Just a little too much crazy for me, I don't smoke weed, so I can't be around it 24/7. It's just not my style, Good person though. Real good person. She's like, if I get the lottery, I'll give you, this, that, and the third. I was like, I don't want it. She's like, why not? And she gets upset. Why not? Why don't you want to take it from me? I was like, I don't need that kind of money. I'm okay and she's like a hustler's hustler too. Like no job, but always got money. Like I'm saying, smart person, but always got money in her pocket, always, or if a situation comes up and she doesn't have the money, she knows how to go get it. She got a bunch of friends that are all the same way. Like that's how they do. Like she's like, I don't have no income. Like tax wise, but I'll be hamburger if she don't stay in a nice place. Yes, she does. Got a big old truck. She gets it in. She gets that money. She's like, come on, I'm gonna show you how to make money. One day we went gambling. I don't gamble. Like I tell you, I'm a real square. So I don't gamble. So she's like, yeah, I need money to, I need to get some money. So I'm gonna take this money I got and take me to the casino. So I drove her to the casino. So she goes back in this room and she got a bunch of friends there that they all have a certain way of doing things and they all know each other. So it's like the casino is a hustle. They're hustling people, but the people are hustling the casino, so they have a way of picking their numbers and they know which one of the machines is hot and when it's not. And they know pretty much how much they can get out of it within a limited amount of time. It's a whole science behind it. And I was like, wow, like you guys are a whole coalition of gamblers that have a scientific method on how to get $300-400 and then leave. And that's it. She's like, yeah, I just need a couple $100. So she'll go in there with 20 bucks, boom, come out, $150, $200 and go back home. And they come up and then come up there like maybe once every 3 weeks and do the same thing. And just, it's a side hustle. It's hustling the people who's hustling you. And I was like, this is interesting, how you guys do this. And they all recognize each other. And it's on the outside too, because it's a smoking area. So the boxes are on the outside of the building and it's freezing cold. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out here. Cold. And they're out there smoking and bling, 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 and take their money, go and turn their ticket in, get their money, and then leave. I was like, wow, welcome to the world of gambling. And the way she does it, it's not even like an addiction. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, well, I have to go gambling today. It's just like, I got to go gambling today. That type of thing. Then the whole lottery thing, she's like, I got another friend. She's like, yeah, I need some money. So I'm going to take the money I have and I'm going to spend it on a lottery and I'm going to win $2,500. I'm like, how do you know you're going to win? She's like, I am. She'll take $25, buy $25 worth of tickets in a certain order in the certain number she has, and then she'll win $2,500 and pay her rent. I'm like, you guys are just good. But they don't do it all the time. They do it like every now and then. They know when these numbers are coming out. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good on all that. But it's interesting because it's like you need people who know how to get, in case you're into it, in case you lose your money, you know what I'm saying? And your back is against the wall, your car gets towed, or stuff like that happens. Somebody tows, if your car gets towed right now, it's $75 for the tow. You paying that off the rip. $75, and then it's like $70, $80 a night for as long as they have the car. And then if you don't come get it, of course, they take it to the auction and you just lost your wheels. And for some people, losing your wheels is losing your job. So they're just like, if you're in jail for a couple days, if it's the city, they take your car. It's matter of fact, the city took one of these girls' cars and she was trying to get it back, and just it accumulated so much so fast that she just couldn't get the money to get it back. I mean, it was within less than a week, it was $500 or more. And it was just way too much. And then it gets past what the car is worth. And it's just like, the second week into it, the car's at, $1,500 or something like that. It's like, nah, I'm good. Just leave the car. And that's a shame. So sometimes they got to hustle or they'll go to their hustling friends and all of them will come together and get money yeah. So it's interesting. But when you're dating a woman, or I don't know if you're a guy who's on, or I don't know if it's a woman who's watching me now, but when you're dating someone, another young lady I dated, well, I didn't date her. She would just, come by every now and then and hang out with me. And she would leave. And I never knew when she was coming by again. She had some crazy going on too. I ain't seen her in like a year. She had some extra special going on too. But I was trying to talk her out of her craziness, but she wouldn't listen. Eventually it caught up to her. But I would be asking her, why does she do the stuff she does? Hey, good morning, Copper. And I'd be asking her, I'd be like, why do you do this? Why you act like this? And what she would do is she would do stuff and then she would lie. She was a habitual liar. And even her mother came to me one time. She was like, she lies to everyone. She lied to you. I was like, wow. Like, she lied to me to my face, straight to my face, looking at me, didn't blink. Because I was like, don't lie to me. She was like, I'm not lying to you. You go to church? So, no, I don't. And I was like, why do you lie so much? Like she said, her mom said she lies to everyone. Everyone. I was like, wow. And she would do stuff like right in front of you and then turn around and act like she didn't do it. That type of lying will catch up to you. Why you ask me if I go to church? And when it does catch up to you, it's all bad. Because let's say that you get into it and then you have to call the police. Well, when the police find out that you lied to everyone, let's say you had to call the police on, your neighbor. Your neighbor's like, you're like, he did this to my car. And then your neighbor's like, okay, well, this person's lying, and this is a habitual liar. And then the other neighbor comes out and backs the neighbor up and says, yeah, she lies to everyone. And then everybody in the hood's going, this chick is a liar. And it's just like, okay, everybody says that you're a habitual liar. And then when you get a police record, and the police know that you've lied to them, now you can't call the police not unless you have staunch evidence that something happened to you or is happening to you. Other than that, you might be in a situation where what was happening to her is called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. And that's why I felt sorry for her. I was like, because one day you're going to find yourself in the mix and you're going to want somebody to believe you, but you lie to everyone. And when you want somebody to believe you, the people, when it really counts, nobody's going to believe you. You're going to get eaten by a wolf. That's just going to be your ass. And I would tell her, I said, lies are like a house of cards. When they fall on you, they're going to all fall on you. It just takes one. And boom, it's going to all fall down on you. And if you're not careful, you don't want to be up under it because you could lose your life messing around like that. But she was pretty, so that's all she knew. I'm pretty. People pay me attention. Everybody ignores my lies. I'm young. I'm cute. And it's not going to happen to me. She found out that it not only can it happen to her, it will happen to her. Because some people just don't like cute and pretty. They don't want to put up with your nonsense. Some people want to wring cute and pretty's neck because you're being cute and pretty and you're lying to everyone and you're being irritating. And then they've had enough of you. And once they had enough of you, they don't care how cute and pretty you are. Anyways, no, I usually don't go to church. I read the word, though. I study the scriptures. I'm afraid of God. I got my issues like everybody else. Just like everybody else. Like, I'm supposed to be doing homework, but I'm not. I'm chatting online to somebody who's not chatting back. But frequenting a church every now and then is not a bad deal. If you're going to go to church and get your praise on, I do miss that. Getting my praise on with folk. Yeah, get your praise on. I miss that. I just don't like the atmosphere when I know that I'm being lied to. I know that God's house is not supposed to look the way people have it set up. I know that tithing, people taking your money is a lie. Offering is different. I know that when you pass the basket around more than once, that's not the church for me. I'm not going to keep giving you my money so these kids can go to camp when I don't think the kids are going to camp. I think the parents are going to the car shop. So I'm not going to when the preacher has a better house than I do, that's not biblical. Off of the church? No. Not to mention, according to the book of Leviticus, it's not supposed to be one preacher. It's supposed to be priests. That's what the Levites were. This is why tithing is important, because the tithing was always food, meat for the storehouse. The storehouse was for the Levitical priests because they did not have a job. Their job was to go around preaching the word. So they would, and that's what they did. So when they went to house or town to town, the people would save the extra food for the Levites who came in and preached the word. It's kind of like the Salvation Army used to be. The Salvation Army used to be one or two people with the word of God who would land in somebody's town and started preaching the word to them. It was an army of people trying to save your soul. That's kind of what the Levitical priests are supposed to be. And it would be a council of priests, kind of like the Council of Nicaea. I don't know who I'm talking to, but nonetheless. So the way church is set up is more set up under the Roman Catholics. And the pretense under the Roman Catholics, for one, the Roman Catholic Church is just wrong on pretty much all points. Because Roman Catholics, Hail Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among men, and blessed is your womb, to Christ, Lord Jesus, something like that. Hail Mary, Mother of God, whatever. I used to know it because I grew up Roman Catholic. So, one, you don't Hail Mary. She was a blessed woman. There's no doubt about that. But she was just a woman. Mary is not a deity, But to some people, she is. But you never Hail Mary. She was a blessed woman, Christ's mother, yes, no doubt about it. But she was just a woman. She's not a god or a godhead. You don't pray to Mary to try to get to Yeshua, Jesus the Christ. That's wrong on all points. The confessions is kind of weird to me when you're confessing, when you go into a box and you confess to the Father your sins. Now, the scriptures does say confess your sins to each other. So I understand that. It also says confess your sins to the Lord, so he'll forgive you and wipe away all your iniquities. Hey, what's going on, Trip? Yeah, confess your sins to the Lord. Hosea. And so the scriptures does say confess your sins to the Lord. The scriptures does say confess your sins to each other. But there's a way that you do that, but here's the problem with the Roman Catholics. The priest and or the preacher and or the Pope cannot absolve you of your sins. They can't say your sins are forgiven. They don't have the power to forgive you of your sins. People think that the Pope has the power to forgive them of their sins. The Pope has no such power. Nowhere in the scriptures does it read the Pope has the power to, or any man other than Yeshua the Christ has the power to forgive you of your sins. This is why the Roman Catholic Church was able to sway I want to say the Roman Catholic army, but it was the Roman army. But okay, if you go back to, I don't even know what century it was, when Rome was in full power, you'll see the way they dressed. They had a big old cross on them because when they went on the Crusades and killed thousands of innocent people and was eating them. Hey, what's going on, McGee? We talk about the Bible again, man. I know you don't like talk about the Bible. But we'll talk about what you want to talk about if we stay on eventually. But anyways, the Roman Catholic Church, they had a big old cross on. And then when they went on to the Crusades, I know you don't like talking about the Bible, McGee. You rather talk about women and basketball. But so if you look at the army today, our military, there's a big red cross patch right on the side of them. It's a big insignia pretty much saying the Roman Catholic Church. It's the same war. It's the same holy war. But if you read the Magna Carta, and we were talking about the Magna Carta last night, the Magna Carta was made up by the Pope, so the Roman army, so the Roman army would leave Rome. The Roman army hardly ever stayed in Rome. This is one reason why they got taken out in the East by Boudica, by the Britons. Anyway, so McGee, what's up, man? What you want to talk about? What you got, big dog? What's happening? I guess he left. The archdiocese. The archdiocese. Out of here with all that. And somebody else left. Okay, well. The archdiocese. Not having it. Yeah, that girl was crazy. Lies, man. She was super cute, though. But I think that somebody's going to hurt her. Because when you're that pretty, when a woman is that pretty and she lies to people, like somebody's going to really be like, I love you. Somebody's really going to care for her and she's going to lie to them. It's not like she's a fighter either. She's a hoe. She likes to sleep around with different people. The problem with that is somebody's really going to be like, I love you. She's going to be, yeah, fine, love me. I want you to love me. Love me, love me. She's going to be like, I love you too. And then some other guy's going to be like, you was just loving me 5 minutes ago. That's going to start it. Like, I've been in the middle of that before where, hey, somebody just joined. How you guys doing? I've been in the middle of that before where this one girl, she was fine as wine back when I was 20, I don't know, maybe 30. And, she was out there, but I was like, I think I love you. Let's become an item. That was a bad choice of words because after I said that, she really wasn't interested in me. She wanted to just be out there. I was like, man, we're nearing our 30s. Let's get together. Let's have some children. Let's be a couple. She'd rather be a hoe. She's still single today. She's 50. She's still, because that's what she wanted to be. No kids, just a spinster, still playing the booty game. Chase me, come after me, and then there's nothing after that. There's nothing. Well, I'm tired of you. She'll just throw you away like you're a piece of trash. And it's just like, you're 50. Like, where are you going? Where you going? You don't want to, like, there's women out here begging to get a man and you tossing them away like they're nothing. So, so the other young lady I was talking about, like, I've seen it before. I've seen women waste good time, good men, tossing them away because somebody else was interested in them and they just would not settle. It's like a spirit. It's like a spirit just won't let you settle on one person. And then they sabotage good people and good relationships because they're attractive. And now she looks old. She looks old and worn out. It's just like, wow, you look really tired. But it's all those relationships that they put themselves through just to do it for no reason and just to play games with people. You know what I'm saying? One time she made me mad. She found herself in a position that she never thought she would be in because I'm a nice guy. And she was just kind of looking at me like, I didn't know you were like that. And I was just like, well, you're making me mad. She didn't make me mad. She wasn't making me mad. She made me mad. She turned me into something I never liked to be. And it just happened all at once. And I, thought I was, back in the military. I got pissed in a flash. It was, and yeah, she was like, okay, like, I'm sorry. She's like, I'll do anything you say. And it just broke my heart. After I snapped out of it, I was just like, I'm not a fighter. Like, I'm not a dude who wants to just strangle like, I don't get off on beating and, after that, I realized it was just damaged goods that this is the kind of guy you want. I am not that guy. I'm not going to beat you into submission every day just so you can make me matter and matter and matter. And this turns you on, like this gets you hot to make me mad, and then go out and, give head to some guy just to come back, just to make me mad. And I've had a couple of women like that. What's going on? I appreciate you, man. Nope, you are a guy, right? The Stiflers, yeah, you're a guy. With a name like Stiflers. Stiflers from the movie American Pie. Yeah, I figure you're a guy. So what up, man? What you want to talk about? I'm just hanging out for a minute until I get back into this paper. What's on your mind today? Oh, you listen to my stories about crazy chicks. I like your name, man. It's funny. Yo, so you're probably a young man. And I share these stories because I am the same guy that I'm from Ohio. How about you? Hungry. Where you from, big dog? Let me guess. Connecticut. Australia. You're an Aussie. That's a place I never want to go. I'm afraid of Australia. You guys have 8 creatures out there that kill people instantly and or seriously maim them. And 2 of them are fish. Like, what? You got that little fish if you're walking on the shore and that little rock fish thing. And if you puncture it, the poison goes up into your body, and that's it for you in 20 minutes. You have great white sharks. You guys got a Sydney funnel web. Never seen a spider like a Sydney funnel web. Like, really, Sydney funnel web? You're hiding under a rock. You got saltwater crocodiles. Salties are the biggest crocodiles there are. It's like these dinosaurs are eating people, and they're coming right up onto your porch, just like Florida gators are. You guys got a couple other crazy stuff out there, crazy animals. You guys got freak. Yeah, salties are aggressive. They're dinosaurs. Hell yeah, salties are aggressive. I can't rock with you in Australia, man. I mean, when you drive for miles and miles and these trees are all covered with spider webs, what kind of spider? Like, when it happens out here, it's silkworms. When it happens out there, it's tarantulas. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Australia. I'm gonna stay here. I'm messing around with y'all. Australia is interesting though, because the thing about Australia is I think you guys got this one part of Australia that's called the end of the world. And it's a cliff. You fall off that cliff, you go straight into the ocean. And what's interesting is the whales, sperm whales, I believe, either sperm or blue whales, migrate there every year. And they take this, 1,500-mile trek, to this place just to have their babies. And then, of course, when they go back, orcas follow them and pretty much chase their kids down and eat them, which is really sad. And the thing about the orcas, when the orcas chase down these, the mother and this, newborn, they're not after the mother, they're after the newborn. But the only thing that they're really after is the tongue. They're after the child's tongue. Pretty weird, isn't it? But another thing about Australia, you see, I know a little bit about Australia. Another thing about Australia, besides the Aborigines, is Australia, at one time, that cliff, that drop is it's like a half a mile. It's a pretty long drop. It's a pretty long drop. But at one time, that cliff that stretches almost a half a mile to go into the ocean was all underwater. It was the flip side. It was all deeply submerged. But now it's like this. And how do we know this? Because there are more dinosaur bones found in Australia than anywhere else. And there are particular dinosaur bones that are found from deep sea creatures. I don't know if you knew that or not. But one of the particular bones that is found from the deep sea creatures is called a plesiosaur. And the plesiosaur came in two types. This is what they think the Loch Ness Monster is. They think it's a plesiosaur. But the plesiosaur came in two types. One was the smaller one who had a head like maybe 3 feet. That was his head. Just his head was 3 feet long. The other one was a pretty large creature who had a head, stretching up to 6 to 9 feet or somewhere around there. And could pretty much go at it with a T-Rex. So there's that. But they found a lot of aquatic, like I said, fish and all that that's right there on that plateau. And they know it was deeply submerged at one time. But then they say, well, the seas receded because of during that Jurassic and Jurassic age, the meteorite came down, and then the water is dissipated and all. I still, this day, do not believe a large meteorite came down and did that. And I got into that last night, but I don't even know if he's still on. Anyways, so, yeah, Australia. Billy Joel. Good old Australia. Good old Aussies. The Aussies. Good eye, mate. Crocodile Dundee and all that other good stuff. Well, there will always be here. And the ones that you see are the smaller ones. Just imagine there's saltwater crocs. Everywhere that there's salt water, they can survive. They don't just have to eat what we see. You can imagine there's probably a salty out there 40 feet. Easy. All they have to do is have enough energy around them to sustain them, and they'll keep growing. Look at that one that they just found here in Florida, and it just walked out on a golf course. And they was like, look at the size of this dinosaur. This thing was huge. And the people all around it, and it didn't pay no mind to the people. They have no fear of us. And this thing was just, True story. Hey, if you ever come here, don't go near the edges of the water. Oh, you do not have to worry about that for me. I already know. Not unless I have an Iron Man suit on, and that probably wouldn't help either. It'd probably still get me. Be in the water struggling with a 30-foot salty trying to take off your Iron Man suit. I'm good, man. You guys, these things are eating cows. Nah, I'm so good. Climbing up through your toilet and then hovering around your kids. I'm so good with the saltwater crocodiles, man. You know, I wouldn't rather that either. Cayman crocs are smaller. I don't know how to Millie Rock, man. I'm Millie Rock on any block. 2 Millie. You gonna make me play that song, man. I'm Millie Rock on any. This is my dudes, man. I do not know how to Millie Rock, man. 2 Millie. I'm Millie Rock. Come on, man. Ain't right.
We hop out on any block. Millie Rock.
Ain't right, man. Trying to get my stereo to play it. I'm Millie Rock on any block.
I'm Millie Rock on any block.
I'm trying to Millie Rock.
I'm Millie Rock on any block.
I don't know how to Millie Rock, man. The Millie Rock is easy. I'm 50. So, yeah, there's that. I don't think I'll be Millie Rocking on anybody's block. Wait a minute. Are you a woman? Nyla? Yeah, you're a woman. Hey. I just don't get a lot of ladies on here. So how you doing? Are you a sub? Did you you caught me from the Why I Left Atlanta video? Because I've been getting a lot of ladies on here, but they don't come onto the chat. I don't know why. We talk about a lot of topics, relationship and stuff like that. Hey, thanks a lot, Nyla. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Nyla. Yeah, well, I appreciate you. You're 11. All right. I think you're the youngest that has ever been on here. We have a young lady who's 17. She lives in Barbados or something like that. And we have a guy on here. I think he's like 18 or 19. So you are the youngest. All right, Nyla. What is as a matter of fact, since you're the youngest, you are the youngest in charge. What do you want to talk about? What do you got? What's on your mind? What's going on in your neck of the woods? What do you do on Sunday, Nye? What's cracking? Oh, I know. I already know what you do on Sunday. You go to church in Millie Rock, don't you? Be at church like 2 Millie. I really like that song. I really like that song. You know the name, you know the game. I've been Millie Rocking for 4 days. I like the fact he said he's been Millie Rocking for 4 days. Like, that's the thing to do. Like, I'm just good. Millie Rocking. I've been Millie Rocking for 4 days. Yo, do you make videos of you Millie Rocking? You and your crew? Do y'all got a Millie Rock? Y'all got a Millie Rock crew? I mean, You must be from Chicago or something like that, because I think those guys are out of shot. Yeah. You got a Millie Rock dance routine? You know the name, you know the game. I've been Miller. I don't know what to talk about with an 11-year-old girl. You gotta help me out now. When it comes to an 11-year-old girl, no, but my friends make videos of it, and he goes viral. Oh, there it is. Yeah, make that money. I don't know if you can make money. Or is your friend making money when he goes viral? That's interesting, because I think you have to be a certain. Oh, okay. Well, then you don't. You know, because at one time I thought YouTube you had to be a certain age to make money on YouTube, but now I think they've done away with that, because there's so many kids making so many viral videos. Like this little yodeling boy, you know, how you gonna tell him he can't make money? Yeah, 22 million hits for yodeling in Walmart. I'm like, get down. You know, little poor kid just went in Walmart. Yeah, the Walmart kid. Yeah, 22 million hits. Next thing you know, he was on Ellen. Or how about those kids? Damn, Daniel, those kids are in high school. Yeah, those kids are in high school. The damn Daniel kids, they were like 15 and 16. They had like 44 million hits for damn Daniel. Went on to the Ellen show. Or that little girl that dances with her mom. Like, you can't tell these teens they can't make money. Kids, you can't, you can't restrict their talent. They're talented. Or the little Asian girl had like 20-something hits. She's out there dancing to hip hop. You know, she don't barely speak English, but she loved hip hop. She had like 20-something million hits. Once again, on the Ellen show. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids they all making money. So I ain't mad. So I think that's when YouTube was like, oh, we got to cut that up. You got the backpack kid, the Walmart boy, and you got, yeah. That's who they are. See, I'm old, but, you know, Ellen kind of keeps the old people on to what's really going on, you know, with the young people. Ellen's like a bridge between us, because she promotes it. You know, if you got so many hits, she wants also to get those hits. So she gets you while you're hot. And then so the Ellen show can make that revenue also. That's really what's going on. It's not like she loves you. It's she loves the fact that you have so many views. You know, but Ellen is cool, though. Ellen is a cool chick. So older people watch the Ellen show, and this is how we know what the younger people are doing. So other than that, I wouldn't have even known. And then hearing all these remixes of the yodeling kid, like the Walmart kid, is just, I like the fact that the Walmart kid has remixes, and I'm just like, yo, that's, you know, people been, they remixing old boy. I dig that. You know what I'm saying? So I dig the fact that people are remixing them. This dude was at Coachella. Billy Rock, or did he? I'm Millie Rock. Oh my goodness. This kid is at Coachella, you know, with Beyonce. Are you Millie Rock? I think you've been Millie Rocking for 4 days. I'm Millie Rock on any block. I've been Millie rocking for 4 days. I swear I do. Okay, Nyla, this is your homework. This is your homework, Nyla. Your homework is to make Millie Rock videos and and teach them to old geezers like me. That is your homework. This is your mission, should you choose to accept. Yeah. So that's your homework, to bring old geezers like me up to date on how to Millie rock. This is your mission, should you choose to accept. You'll do it. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm going to sub. I'm trying to find you right now. Because I'm going to sub. And then after I sub, I'm going to study how to Millie rock. And then after I study, I'm going to go live and I'm going to be like, yo, Nyla Plays taught me how to Millie rock. And this is what it is right here. Like, Millie rock went, I'll be like, oh. I got this move down. And I'm telling you, and so if I look bad, it's going to look bad on you because you're the one, I got this move line. I'm just saying, I'm trying to find you right now, Nyla Gear, because I'm like, all right, you want to, you're going to be my, tell your pops. As a matter of fact, this is what I want you to do. I want you to tell your dad, okay, there you are. Oh, you cute little thing. All right. Here's what I want you to do, Nye. All right, wait a minute. You got 19 subscribers? Not anymore. You got 20 subscribers. Burst. But wait a minute, Nye. Why you got that face, though? Why you got that face like you just got out of a fight or something? Like you about to beat somebody up. What happened? I thought everything was good. You look like somebody. Okay, I don't see any. Is this you? You look light-skinned in your picture, but you look dark-skinned in your videos. I'm confused. Which one are you? Are you a little chocolate drop? You look light-skinned. Listening to Little Pump. I do crazy. Oh, my video isn't playing. Probably because I'm like, I will change that. Yeah, you got the I'm 7, Nyla play. Yeah, see, Nyla, that's how we do around here. That's how we do. See, my man Slim sub to you. That's how we do around here. We support the little homies around here. My man is from Australia too. So Slim probably wants to know how to Millie rock. All right. Now you are the official, you are the official, like, I am light-skinned in real life, but on the videos, I look chocolate. Okay, well, I'm chocolate in real life, and on the videos, I look chocolate. So there's not one time in my life, my live-long life, no matter how much light you put on me, that I have ever looked light-skinned. So it is what it is. Yeah, you like the official... Okay, Nyla, let me give you some YouTube tips. This Little Pump Eskeet reaction, read description. Your whole this is okay. This is what we can see of you for the okay. Now I can see this, but your whole head is gone. You have no head. Okay, now you have no eyes. Oh, okay. You now it's vacillating, but the majority of the time we don't see like this is all, there's none of this. We see like here, and now I'm looking at here, and yeah. Let me see what you're saying. Okay, you're showing us your
show off. Just like a show off.
What are we looking at? Don't know. We're looking at Little Pump.
Sure.
And don't know what you just said. Wait a minute. Where are you from? Wait a minute. Where are you from? Where are you from? Miami. What up? What up, Terrence? Yeah, I mean, most of the time in the video, this is what you get. Oh, you're from Michigan. Okay, that's not far from me. Most of the time, this is what you get. This is what we don't see. We're seeing this and down. So just letting you know, you need to tighten up on your not unless that's what you want us to see. Okay, now we can kind of see. We got some dance moves. We got some. Oh, for a second there we have some dance moves. Let me go back to that part. See if I can learn. With the shoulder. Okay, we got the. Okay, then we got the. Okay. Oh, did I get him? Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna go back rewind. For those of you who just joined, Nyla Plays is 11, and she is teaching us how to dance in her video. So sub to Nyla Plays, or yeah, because you probably don't know how to dance or do none of these young dances either, even if you have a teenage or a preteen kid. I don't have any preteen kids. My kid is actually older. I gotta see. My kid is old. Woo! I have an old kid. Anyways, I am learning how to be cool. Nyla is teaching us how to be cool. So let me get this down. Wait a minute. Okay, the shoulder again. Oh, what's the lean with the shoulder? Wait a minute. I think it's like this. Boom, 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 boom. Man, Is that was it? It was the boom, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, wham, wham, like you slam the ball. Oh, yeah. Look at the lemon dance. Bless you. Yeah, bless me for trying to, the lemon dance. Okay, we're going back. The lemon, okay. Lemon dance challenge. All right. Gotta put a smile on your face, Nyla. You look so. Yeah, I get it.
Come to motherfucking bitches. I pull it with a lemon. Knock she ain't living. It's just your eyes getting fitted. And this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished.
Okay, I don't use that language, but all right. The lemon dance. Well, I thought you was going to be doing lemon dance. I thought, you know, I'm not interested in seeing everybody else get busy. I want to see you do the. All right, so you got to make a video for us so we can learn. Okay, I'm not trying to see nobody else lemon dance. I'm not trying to learn nothing off of nobody else. Either you gonna come with it or I'm just gonna forget it. That's it. That's it. You gotta change it. Yeah, you gotta change that. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what happened? You was having I don't know. You was having a, you know, we all have bad days, Nyla. You was having a bad day. You know, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You don't live in a part of Michigan where they poison the water, do you? Because my dude used to live up there in Flint. I've been to Flint before. Yeah, Michigan ain't that far from me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good old Michigan. Yep. My dude live in Flint. He from Flint. I get it how I live it. So what else is going on, Nye? You got the spotlight. What else is good? Anything else going on? How's school? You guys in school? What's up with school, Nye? Hit us with the goods. What you learning in school? What grade are you in? Now, I see you're 11, right? So you're in, what, 3rd, 4th grade? Jeez. Man, I was in 4th grade. Oh, my goodness. That was so long ago. Oh, man. What do they teach kids? I bet you learn algebra in 4th grade now. Like, what do they teach kids in 4th grade now? You know, with all the discoveries and rediscoveries and lies that we have been fed when I was in the 3rd, 4th grade, and now we know that they're not true, I'm wondering what they're teaching these kids history. Like, I wonder what history that they're teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if they changed it. I'm betting if I looked at my history books when I was 11, 12 years old, and then looked at 11 and 12-year-old history books now, I bet the history books are seriously changed. It's Drake and Trey Songz for my profile pic. Okay. All right. No, what? No. What are you doing? Why would you do that? We didn't come there to see Drake and Trey Songz. Nobody cares about Drake and Trey Songz. I'm not interested in Drake and Trey Songz. I wanted to see you do your Thug Nizzle. Nobody's interested in Drake and Trey Songz. We're interested in, you teaching us how to, wait a minute. We can't get that from Drake and Trey Songz. No, from our profile pic. Okay. All right. I'm just saying. It ain't the same. Just ain't the same. I'm going to play some of my music since you like music so much. Here's some of my music that I made. Some of my cornball music. Something your dad will probably appreciate. Or your mama. Your mama might like my music. Yeah. Lay back. Your moms might like it. Oh, do you want to be... I want it to be you. I want your profile pic to be you. I want it to be all you. That way, when you come up, you're not coming up on somebody else. You came up, you went viral, it was all you. See, the problem with that is, yeah, there you go. See, the problem is when you use profile pics of other people and other things, it's just like they're clicking on it to see them. They're not clicking on it to see you. It's just like, no, you're like, this is what it is. If you clicked on it, you're going to see me. If you ain't want to see me, then you shouldn't have clicked on the profile pic. You know what I'm saying? That's how you should be. Not unless it's sports. Because I do that for sports. I'll put basketball profile pic up there. But most people know that it's somebody talking about the game. So, hold on. Yeah, it's got to be all you. Not unless you're saying, I'm gonna do a dance like Little Pump, or, you know, I'm gonna do the lemon dance like, you know what I'm saying? Then it can be you with doing the lemon dance. All right. We gotta get you some subs. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get subs. We gotta get you some subs, man. Yeah. That way you can get some, you know, make yourself a little money, get yourself a little hustle, fix your video. You gotta fix your video, man. We're gonna make you a little prodigy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make you a little you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some numbers up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get your numbers up. Right? Did I get them? I get it? We gonna get your numbers up now. That's what we doing. So we can get you on the Ellen show. Doing your little, hitting them with the, I haven't been dancing in a long time. I'm sorry, you know what I do? This is what I do. This is what I do right here. That's what I do. I do that and I work out, lift weights. That's why my shirt doesn't fit right. It's almost too small for me because I lift weights. You know, just because you old don't mean you can't lift no weights. You got to get in that gym now. You got to stay up in that gym now. Get strong in your body. I can't dance, but I can lift some weight. You got to get strong now. So you play any sports? What's your favorite sport? Basketball. You a basketball fan? I sucked at basketball. I ran track, though. I played football. Yep. I used to be a good dancer, too. I used to break dance. I know you looking at me like this old geezer can't dance, but I just want you to know, Miss Lady, back in the day, you love basketball. Okay. What? You have a twin sister? That's awesome. You guys played tricks on the teachers? You played tricks on the parents? You be like, nah, ma, it was her. That's awesome having a twin. That's pretty dope. So okay, so your twin sister runs. All right. So you guys are athletic. No, you have a set of twin sisters. So they play tricks on you. So you can't tell one from the other, huh? Aw, that's all right. That's pretty dope. They play tricks on you. Are they younger than you or older than you? That is so awesome, baby. That is so awesome. That's awesome. You're supposed to love your family. That is so great to hear. Keep family number one. Keep number one, baby. Keep number one. The family is mad important. Mad important. They 15. Their birthday is today. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, twin sisters. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's all right. Yo, did you get them anything for their birthday? Or you just be like, nah, I ain't getting you nothing for your birthday, son. You don't deserve nothing. I don't care if you older. Go buy your own presents. I ain't getting you nothing. What you get them for their birthday? I know you got them something. What you get them? Did you make them something in home ec or something? Bake them a cake? You bake your sisters a cake? You better bake them a cake, night. Go in there and bake them some cookies. Go bake your sisters some cookies. Get out and give me 20. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got to get them something. You got to do something for your sisters on their birthday. You can't be like, so what? You was born today 15 years ago. Don't nobody care. Oh, you can't do that. What up? Where you going to Buffalo Wild? Okay. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you a dope sister then. Yeah, English. We kind of speak English over here. And I have no idea what you're saying. But, English kind of, yeah, because I don't know that language. Sorry. But, yeah, you a dope sister. Now, you all right with me. I thought you were shady for about 5 seconds. I'm just like, you ain't going to get your sisters nothing? That's how you going to do them? You get the DMX voice. But, yeah, you got to get them something. Until you get older. And when you get older, you don't have to get them nothing. You be like, you old, you 30. I'm not getting you nothing. No. It's all right. Mm-hmm. What up, Jay? We just hanging out. We got a new homie, new sub today. Her name is Nyla Plays. And yeah, English, bro. I don't know what Oli Brazel is. Yeah, there you go. Welcome her. Yeah, she a little homie. She like 11. How often do we get like 11-year-old queens up in this mug? So she like here, asking old people questions and whatnot. Speaking of my sisters, I just gave her a hug and said I love her. That's right, Naylor. That's what you supposed to do. You supposed to give her a hug, tell her you love her. You know what I'm saying? And tell her she got crooked toes too, but you still love her. You know what I mean? With her crooked toe self. Yeah, I don't know what that dude's talking about. What up, Dorian? So we trying to get people to sub to Nyla Plays. Because Nyla said that she going to teach us how to dance. And we going to hold her to that. Because if she don't do that, then she going to be looking mad funny style. She has a boyfriend, too. They both do. Well, they're 15 years old. So, yeah, boyfriends kind of come with that territory. When girls get about 15, they usually have, they usually acquire a boyfriend about 15. You know what I'm saying? That happens. Oh, it's cool. Are they cool though? Do they got funny hairdos? They dudes walk around with the funny hair, because you can go ahead and clown it. I'm not sure what to do with you, bro. But if they got funny hair, you could be like, your boyfriend got funny hair. I'm just saying. You could put his funny hair on YouTube, be like, he got funny hair. Funny hair. Yeah, bro, if you don't speak English, then how are we going to communicate? And then you said, I don't speak English. So you're speaking English to tell us you don't speak English. So, yeah, not sure what to do with all that. Else falls dude, Nyla place. I think that means you just subbed to her. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are saying, and I'm not going to try to understand it. But anyways, don't be subbing to Nyla Plays and you speak in another language. I could not find a good profile pic. Okay, baby, just keep the one that you got until you make one. Man, I'm pissed. We may never see a blue sky due to these chemtrails. Oh, wow. You got some chemtrail action going on? I haven't seen chemtrails in a while. I haven't seen them in a long time. And I live near an airport. Oh, my damn back hurts. Is it? It's hot out there in Michigan? Huh. Because it's not out here. Let's see, what degree is it? It's 49 degrees where I'm at. Yeah, you don't gotta, for your profile pic, man, just guess it's going to rain next week or something like that. Yep. When it gets warmer, it starts raining. What you don't want to happen is it to get warmer and then it go back to getting cold. Xbox One. Xbox One. Yeah, man, my Xbox. I did a promotion for Xbox. That's why I used to do marketing and promotions for a living. And I did a promo for Xbox One. And that's why, the shirt's getting too small for me because I'm getting big. Shirt's getting too small for me. I've been doing some exercises and it's all. How do you get so much subs? Oh, shoot. I'm a G. No. I got so much subs because I started talking about sports and or your have t-shirt. Oh, your have t-shirt. Okay. I got so many subs because I started doing videos on sports. So I talk about sports a lot. And I talk about how sports are fixed. So people all over the world love talking about sports, but they also love talking about, trying to see if the sport is really fixed. And for some reason, I'm pretty good at telling people who's going to be the winner of championship games. I'm not bad at it at all because I think it's fixed. And then I make videos talking about the pattern of it. So I don't get, I'm going to do a basketball. You should do a basketball video. But when you do a basketball video, don't do, okay, here's how to start off. When you do it, for one, the thumbnail has to be a basketball thumbnail. I better use Google Translate, otherwise you'll never understand anything. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, so Nyla, when you do a basketball video, one, the thumbnail has to be a basketball video. Like I need to change a lot of my thumbnail to basketball because that helps. That gets people to you. Also, if you're going to do a video, are you going to do it like you playing basketball or you're talking about the NBA, stuff like that? I talk about the NBA. and I talk about how it's fixed. And a lot of people like talking about how the NBA is fixed. And some people don't believe the NBA is fixed at all. Game of Zones is funny, Dorian. I usually watch that on WorldStar. But so if you start making sports videos, you'll start getting more subs. Now, they might not come right away, but eventually they will. I got to go at 12:30 for my sister's track practice. Then I'll be back. Okay, I'll probably be knee-deep in studies, but you can stop by and say hello, you and your sister or whoever, and we will, we can chat it up. I'll go live if you want to talk about something. And yeah, let's see, at 12:30. That's a minute from now. That's 2.5. I'll be off by then. I'm probably going to get off here in a half an hour. I do not understand basketball, but I like the video. You like the videos that I put up? Where you from? I don't know how to say your name. Uni. Where you from, Uni? Unicorn. Unicornio. Where you from, Unicornio? Track practice. I miss track practice. I used to love track practice. I ran track all the way up until I was 27. I got a scholarship to run track when I was 26 years old. I was fast. Oh, okay. India, I don't know how to. Inda, are you a guy? I always like to know who I'm talking to. Don't forget to. Do not judge me. I'm using Google Translate, so I do not know if it's wrong. You're right. No, I think he came from, I think he's from Brazil too. Yeah. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. I didn't know Google Translate. 98. Oh, okay. Took City in 98. In the Open 8. Oh, wow. Look at you. Shenley, as in Pittsburgh? Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me jam first. All right, now let's get back to you. Talking that crazy. That's right. You from PA? Okay. When you say okay, yeah. Hey, there's a lot of people on here. All right, yeah. All right, Shenley. Well, I came out of Beaver Falls. I was ranked in. I was ranked as far as our part of as far as Beaver Falls goes. I was ranked. You said something last night, Rodney Hood, not allowed to be himself. Yeah, I don't think any of those guys are allowed to be themselves. Can I get a shout out? We've been shouting you out for the last hour, Nyla. Nyla Plays, everybody. Please apply. Go to Nyla Plays channel. Leave a link in the description, Nyla. Go to her channel. She's 11. She's a young queen, and she's gonna start doing sports videos. So yeah, Nyla Plays. There it is. We're trying to get her subs up. You know how we do. We help everybody out here. I do not understand anything you're talking about anyway, so I like the video, just a few things. Okay. That's the best I can do for him. Bing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys are comical, man. Fresh Place, are you a guy? I think you are a guy. Where you from, Fresh Place? Best I can do. From Brazil. You like the music? I think he likes the music. Try to see something. Yeah. Can I say something in Portuguese? Hold on a second. How do I speak Portuguese?
Okay, I found this.
All right, I'm gonna speak Portuguese. It's gonna be. Okay. Hello. Hello, D. Costo. Look at you with the Portuguese. Hold on a second. All right, since y'all going there, since y'all coming at me with the flim flam, since y'all hit me with the bing bang boom, I'm gonna have to go to Google. What is it? Google Translate. This is so dope. Google Translate. Portuguese. Enter text. Oh my goodness. Hello. No. Okay. Oh, no, it's the other way around, big dog. Yeah, there it is. How are you today? All right, I think I got it. Google Translate, boom. Boom. This is my first time I've ever did this. And boom. Yeah, your boy. Yeah, your boy Tom speaking speaking Portuguese up in this mug. Rockin' with, oh damn. Oh, how you gonna answer me back in Portuguese, bro? Are you you gonna answer me back in Portuguese? Now I'm having Portuguese conversation. Oh, sweet Christmas. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. I'm fine, and you? Oh, that's dope. Nope. I'm doing just great. Thanks for oh, this is so dope. I've never done this before. I didn't even know it was possible. I try to be. Oh, it didn't translate in Portuguese. Hold on. I suck at this. Hold on. Boom. Wait a minute. I screwed that up. I screwed that up. Ah. Yeah, look at me speaking Portuguese on y'all. Hitting them with the Portuguese. They do this in Portuguese. But can't you? Isn't there a voice? Wait a minute. I know there's a voice translating. Yeah. Voice trans. Oh, you gotta buy it? I'm not buying it. Translate into Portuguese. Hello, how are you?
The answer is just Loca.
Okay. No. Tonight.
My apologies. I couldn't hear what you said.
Translate my words into Portuguese.
Okay, I found this on the web for translate my words into Portuguese.
That's good. All right. So I tried to get some help from Google, but from Siri, but Siri's full of beans. Oh, we back to Millie Rockin'? I tried to get some help, but oh man, we will not get out of your head after that. I know. I'm stuck. now I'm trying to say everything in Portuguese. Hey, going to the store. How do you say, hey, I'm going to the store? Hey, I'm going to, you got to sound Italian when you're saying it in Portuguese. Hey, I'm going to the store. I don't know how to say it. Okay, that's good. No, Portuguese. You know what? I don't even know if I'm talking to a man, a woman. Boom, Portuguese. Wow. Now everybody is speaking Portuguese on here. This is so dope. Except Nyla, she's still Millie Rockin'. All right, so what's up with the... I guess that means what? Copy. What does that mean? Oh, one. No. My channel favorite voice. Okay, Nala, what is you saying? I got to translate everything. Everybody speaking Portuguese. Nala speaking Portuguese. You are the best. That's awesome. Nyla's just a good kid. Oh my goodness. Everybody's speaking Portuguese now. Oh my goodness, this is funny. Oh, I got a paper to do. All this paper. Nyla, please do my papers for me. Come on, man. Nyla, please do my papers for me. Please, Nyla. Please do my papers for me, Nyla. I don't want to do them. Nyla, you know about healthcare and economics. You're a master at this stuff. You should do my papers for me. You're a master at healthcare and economics, Nyla. You should do my papers for me. Oh, my goodness. She tried to write without Google Translator and get sick. Oh, okay. Nyla, ask him, is it a him? It's probably a him. It's got to be a guy. Now I got to translate what you're saying, Nyla. Yes, she does. Nyla does love her family very, very, very much. How many brothers and sisters you got, Nyla? Nyla loves her family, everyone. She loves her family. They're cool people. Nyla, how many brothers and sisters do you have? I know. I know. Oh, okay. How many brothers and sisters do you have, Nyla? Yes. Yes. Say yes. Hello. Huh, this is pretty cool. Hello, how are you doing today?
How are you doing? Como vai você?
Hey, we got a voice translator in the house. Are you a guy or a girl?
Você é cara ou uma garota?
Yeah. Now what's up? How you gonna tell them you gonna Billy Rock in Portuguese? Oh, that's hilarious. Boy, okay, he's a boy. All right, cool. How old are you?
Quantos anos você tem?
Man, oh damn. Ah, shoot. But put a number in there, man. $14. Got you. Okay. Let me go back to my translate joint. All right. How's your day going?
Como está a correr o teu dia?
Yeah. Now what? What up? Hit me with, I know he's gonna answer me in Portuguese, but you ain't get my last. Let me do it again. What grade are you in?
Em que série você está?
Yeah, she's 11. I'm over here. 9th grade. Okay. I'm getting good at this. What sport do you play?
Que esporte você pratica?
Soccer. Go and say soccer. Knew it. Go and say soccer. Got to go, Tom. Bless you. Bless you too, Edwards. I'm over here learning, man. I gotta go tune this and not to. Use a translator thing with the voice translator. Computer. Okay. You guys are a lot of fun. It's 10:30. I got to get back to my paper. God bless you all. And don't forget to sub to Nyla Plays so we can get her subs up so she can teach us how to any block. Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd. And God bless you. Oh. Let me tell my man I gotta go. I have to go now. And
Eu tenho que ir agora.
make sure you sub.
Certifique-se de que você sube.
And I'll be on later on today.
E eu vou estar mais tarde hoje.
Thanks a lot for stopping by.
Muito obrigado pela visita.
You're a real cool guy.
Você é um cara muito legal.
I'll talk to you guys later, man.